Okay, today I was asked to talk about the 6D energy system. I do actually feel like there's more and more people moving into this. And so what happens is once you move into 5D and you stabilize there, you can slowly elevate your frequency. There's more activations through 5D. And then at around 10,000 kilohertz, you can move into the 6D energy system. But it's a light body. It's not an energy system. So as long as you have a physical body, you're still going to have the chakra system. So in the 5D system, the chakra system basically drops down. You ground into a new higher frequency core, and you activate the higher frequency auric field. Okay. At the 6D level, you're still holding the 5D energies, but you have these extra frequencies and extra light body essentially around you. It exists in a different dimension or density range. And this allows you to hold even higher frequencies. Same with the 7D. And then after 7D, it's 8D, you move into cosmic consciousness, and that allows you to move your consciousness fluently through cosmic awareness and planetary awareness, as well as access more information. So, and that is full ascension. That means you're being brought back to source at a soul level. Okay, this is the 6D light body, the illustrations. Okay, so here we have there's 3 fields, and there is 3 energy centers plus the 6D core. Okay, so the 3 fields are the collective field, which shows up as a diamond bluish color in the field. It's a plasmic field. Then you have the golden heart field as the second field. And then you have the planetary field, which is the third field, which connects you to the planetary core. The colors are a bluish diamond in the collective field, cosmic field, a pinkish gold in the planetary field, and the gold at the heart field. Okay, the golden heart field starts developing around 10,000 kilohertz, and then you continue building the strength and the resonance for that structure. Okay, this is the highest frequency heart field that we can, well, besides the diamond heart, but that's at the 8D level, that we can utilize in space-time. Okay, this is the embodiment of Christ consciousness. Okay, when you anchor into true source and into the gold core at the 7D level and activate the golden heart, this is a very fluent and cohesive resonance with Christ consciousness. You're able to tap into and tune into this frequency to work with it as miraculous and through grace. There's a lot of processes and procedures to do that, but once that's activated, whole other worlds and realities begin opening up. Okay, so here's a little more about the 6D light body. It starts around 10,000 kilohertz, and the 7D light body starts activating around 18,000 kilohertz. Now, if you have the 7D light body activated, you will still have the 6D light body activated and the 5D light body activated. Okay, the only thing that fully drops out is the 3D, 4D system when you move to the 5D system, because everything anchors down into a higher frequency. Okay. At around 10,000 kilohertz, the 6D body will be almost fully formed. Again, this is my book, One Precious Light, The Aura of God. Okay. At this point, refinement comes through strengthening each portion of the 6D body. So we have a ton of activations to help you to strengthen this field. Higher frequency levels of the field bring it into the core channel and expand it out. Oh, so the 6D light body is formed around 10,000 kilohertz, but there is quite a bit of work to do throughout that. I've worked with people, now it's forming faster for people. When I was working with it, it took, I think, 2 years to fully form. Now people are working with it, and I'm seeing it happen in a few months. It depends on how much work people put into it. But now that we have actually accessed that technology and mapped it out, it's a lot faster to use because we know how to build it and how to strengthen it. Okay. At the 6D level, We actually can do healing sessions, okay? I was shown OPL Quantum Healing sessions, so we can go in and do the same thing we do on the 5D system or the 3D, 4D system. We can use OPL Quantum Healing sessions, and those are actually in the Academy now. So you can do 60 and 70 healing sessions on the energy centers and the light body or the auric field. In the cosmic field, because it's a collective field, what happens is you're clearing, when you clear blocks at the collective level, you're clearing blocks for a lot of people. And so at the 60 level, we can begin tuning into what blocks you carry that the collective carries, or you can do this on your own as well. And you can begin to clear collective blocks because your frequency is high enough to do that, and to understand what they are, why they're there, and to help an entire collective. Clearing those collective blocks, you are also carrying that energy though. So it needs to be known that you're resonant with that collective energy. You may not be very strongly resonant. You may just be carrying a portion of it. Regardless, if you're showing that in your field, we can clear it for a collective, okay? At this level, you're embodying your higher self. This is when Christ consciousness really starts forming in the heart space. It's not fully activated until the 70 system, but your higher self is essentially the 6D version of you. It's a future version of self that was gifted to you by your 70 self before they exited space-time. And since everything is happening simultaneously, this was the gift to you to connect to help you to elevate and to ascend, okay? There is the Merkaba is activated. This is actually activated in the 5D system, so I'll show you that here. That's the Merkaba. So it's a 6D system with a golden Merkaba. That's activated about 2500 kilohertz, and all it does is activate a potentiality, okay? And that means that it will be easier for you to step into, to utilize, to understand, and to work with if chosen, okay? So the path and the blueprint is downloaded into your field, and then you can work with it at that point. At the 60 level, this should be fully formed, okay? At the 70 level, it actually turns into the rainbow Merkaba when the fields burst and are absorbed by the rainbow Merkaba, and then you're fully embodying Christ consciousness at that point, okay? Benefits of 60, okay? Christ consciousness awakens in the heart space as a defining field of resonance. This heart resonance creates the golden torus or the golden heart field. Unity consciousness is fully embodied. People say unity consciousness is 5D. It's actually not until 6D till you really understand it at a physical embodied level. Divine love is the primary resonance of all co-creative and manifested realities. One is able to work directly with the collective cosmic field through their own auric field. One becomes a conduit for divine energy and divine will, although frequency ranges are more potent and powerful and require much greater control of mental and emotional energies. Divine energy protects lower desires from coming into form if there is a temporary misalignment. You will be able to feel bliss in the body at all times, if chosen. One can slip into the fields of nirvana and ecstasy within seconds through a conscious thought or focus on that resonance. Emotional state is fully conscious and understood, even the blockages. If there is not conscious awareness of a block, there is an innate knowing of the energy that is being present. The golden heart field activates grace within the energy system of the 6D light body. One has embodied spiritual essence into the heart. 5D is soul embodiment. 6D is spiritual embodiment. This is the highest functioning spiritual energy settled into the human vessel for embodiment and resonance within the physical form. It will continue developing into 7D and 8D, but at the physical level, this is the most powerful frequency you can hold, is the Christ consciousness. The diamond light can come in at the 8D level, but it is not structured enough to be able to really utilize on the earth plane in a more material sense. You can use it spiritually. So how do you move into the 60? You must continue to heal and evolve and purify the mind, heart, and soul through 5D, clearing all blocks and distortions, and continue to raise your individual frequency. All right. So there's the Merkaba activation, and then at around 10,000 kilohertz, you can start grounding into the 6D rose gold core. 5D light body needs to be continued to be referenced. And you start moving into the golden path in the Enzo Academy, where we have a ton of advanced activations and meditations to help with the 60 and 70. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and sorry I was reading so much, but it's a lot easier to go through and be coherent with what I'm talking about. So again, you can get this book, The Aura of God, and that will help you to when you move through all these levels and phases. All right.